What's going on, guys? The big rarity for Texas just happened. We got a light dusting of snow out there. Sure, it's not much, but it's something. And so today, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on my bird feeders. Because when the snow comes out, so do the birds. They need food, and it's hard to find other places other than my bird feeders, right? So, I have been going to see a live interesting birds today. I cannot wait to film it. Let's see what we find. Well, the first thing I noticed upon coming out here is just how many goldfinches there are. Two different species, too. We got the lesser goldfinch, which are smaller and brighter colored, and then the American goldfinch, which is not nearly as gold, but that's because they're in their wintering plumage. Lesser goldfinches don't have wintering plumage, so they stay bright yellow year-round. American goldfinches, during the winter, they kind of get this duller yellow, but are still super cool to see because I don't get goldfinches on my feeders that often. Lesser goldfinches don't show very much in the summer. And American goldfinches aren't even here during the summer. They migrate down, so it's great to be able to see both species at the same time. So over on the suet, we got another one of my favorite birds for backyard bird feeder, and that is the Carolina wren. Which I like Carolina wrens because of their personality. They have such a big personality for such a small bird, and are super like bold, very loud. I find them very fun to watch. Alright guys, we just had a pretty cool bird show up, and that is an orange crown warbler. What makes that cool is, well, they're not necessarily rare in any way. They're a wintering, it's snowing harder. They're a wintering warbler species, so I don't get to see them all year. And warblers don't usually come to bird feeders, so getting to see one of my bird feeders is definitely a little treat with the snow out here. And the other thing, there are just so many goldfinches. Another one of my favorites just showed up, the chickadee. He flew way too fast for me to get a picture, but I'll probably be able to get another one. I'm sure he'll come back. Alright, so two classics just showed up together, and that would be the white-winged dove and the house finch. Probably the two most common backyard birds year-round I get on my bird feeders. I'm going to see plenty of them today. There's also quite a few house sparrows, which are another pretty common one. And I do see some cardinals. The poor mourning doves are all just lining the fence looking cold right now. It's kind of funny, actually. There were definitely a few doves out by this point. I don't want to over-exaggerate anything, but there are definitely a few doves out at this point. Finally had the backyard bully show up, the blue jay. I was wondering when he would show up. I thought it was kind of odd that I hadn't seen him yet this morning. He just left. Must be mad at all the peanuts out for him at the moment. So, the marvelous thaw has already begun. That's not stopping the birds. They're still everywhere. And sure enough, the bird activity continued undeterred for the rest of the day. I even got a visit from a woodpecker. Well, from the all-year background commons like white-winged doves and house finches, to the winter exclusives like goldfinches and warblers, I would say that the snow definitely brought out some of the best of birding I've seen in my backyard in a very long time. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it as well. I'm Wolf Johnson, your host on this episode. See you again soon.